When we landed, the airport was totally empty. Completing the 14 days, I have achieved my experiences. I have.
Hello everyone, my name is Mahmoud Hassan Shah and it's quite pleasant autumn day and today I have Shimsul Alam Qamar with me, a student from Bangladesh, a PhD student. He has arrived a couple of days ago in our university at Northwest Agriculture and Forestry University. So I'm going to ask him some questions that how was his experience of traveling and what about the quarantine protocols. So it would be a quite informative video for all the students who are planning to come to China or who will come to China. So first of all, hello brother.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
A very good evening. So brother, my first question is this: after arriving to China, where do you need to stay for quarantine?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Actually, uh, I started my journey from Bangladesh at 28th September, and after flying from Bangladesh, I just landed in Guangzhou and did my first quarantine there for 7 days.
This quarantine period was in transitions, or at one place you have to complete your all quarantine.
It's a hard question, and the situation was also hard because when we landed, the airport was totally empty and no one there without the Bangladeshi people. And the Chinese took us from a bus and directly put down our in a hotel. Stay in a room for 7 days. We could not go outside. We cannot talk with another people face to face. We have to stay in the room. Every second day they did the PCR test and the COVID test also. Sometimes they took samples from our rooms, from our mobile phones, from our hands, from the switches, and also they took samples from the handle of the door. Okay, so it's a hard situation we passed. We came actually for 58 students. We came from Bangladesh, and all students stayed in a single hotel, and everyone had to stay in a single room.
So, brother, Sham's brother, as you were coming for the very first time to China, so did you feel the communication barrier, and how tough it was for you to overcome this barrier?
Actually, for me, communication was not any difficult, but
You were familiar with Chinese language.
no, not only Chinese language, but we have some apps and they can translate the language also. But the difficulties is we do not have any SIM cards, we do not have any internet access in the first appearance. So in that case, it might be some difficulties there. But when I check in the hotel, they give us 24 hours internet service, and after getting this internet, it is very happy for us because we can communicate within the groups, within the pupils, and also the family also. Yeah.
And Shams, I think at this point, I want to tell our viewers the quarantine policy of Chinese government. Actually, they have a policy that you have to quarantine for 1 week in your landing city. You are gonna land wherever in China. You will be quarantined for 7 days in your landing city, and after that, whatever your destined city, it could be Beijing, it could be Shanghai, it could be Guangzhou, wherever. The second quarantine for 7 days would be in your destined city. So, brother, as you landed in Guangzhou and you elaborated very well that you stayed for 7 days in quarantine at your landing city.
Yes.
What was your destined city and where did you complete your second quarantine?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Actually, my distinct city is Yangling.
Okay.
But here is no international airport here.
Airport,
so
yeah.
my international airport is in Xi'an.
Yeah, the
So
nearest airport near
nearest
Yangling.
in Yangling. Actually, that was in Xi'an, and I fly from Guangzhou and landed in Xi'an. After that, just my university personnel go there and took me safely from
Xi'an
Xi'an,
to Yangling.
Yangling, and just put me in a hotel near the university. That is so close to the
Yeah, it's
university.
just front of
Yeah,
our
in front
university.
of Southgate.
Yeah.
Okay, and I stayed there for 7 days,
Okay.
and that was good because I am mentally feel happy because that is my distinct city, my university.
You're
I can,
finally at your
yeah, I can
desired
see my
place.
university gate from the window, so
Exactly.
it's good. It's good
A
for
good
my
feeling.
mind.
Okay.
Okay. And actually, there was some cost related to this, and university arranged the residential costs, and I have to pay my food cost,
Okay.
and that is not much actually. That is 265 for 7 days food cost.
For meal.
Yes,
Okay. And the residence was provided by university.
university. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So till now, the information you have given to our audience. So according to that, 14 days have been passed and two
Okay.
quarantine periods have been
Yes,
over.
yes.
What was the next story after 14 days?
That was good. That was great story. That was I have some good feelings there. Because after completing the 14 days, I have achieved my experiences. I have achieved some experiences, and actually I was.
You arrived to university.
Yes, I arrived to university, but I in my mind I have a strong. What can I say? It's a confidence. I was confident, much more confident, and after completing those 14 days, I just arrived in university in international dormitory at the 8th floor, and that is called the transition floor. And there, and there I was done another 7 days quarantine there. And I want to mention one thing, that in that time, in that 7 days, we have to do two PCR tests, and the last PCR test after at the 7 days, when I get the negative result, then they just release me and give me the permanent room for the whole 4 years.
So how's the feeling of this freedom?
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
good. It's good. The environment is good, but I feel some cold because in our country it's hot now.
Because
So
this city is situated in
yeah,
northwest,
yes,
so it would be a bit cold.
yes, but my feelings is good because the university is good and the pupils are good. And I want to mention here that a lot of Pakistanis here, and they always help us from the very beginning. From the very beginning, when I started my quarantine in Yangling, when my transition in the 8th floor, the people, Pakistani people, they helps us a lot.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And I want to add one thing. You are the new Bengali student. Till now, the Bengali students who have been at Northwest Agriculture University, they all were and they all are my really good friends, especially our cameraman who is just standing over there. They are
Actually,
my very close Bengali friends.
yes, yeah. I observed that in other countries or in our countries, in Pakistan or Bangladesh, there was some talkings about the relationship with Bangladesh and Pakistan. But here, the scenario is totally
Yeah,
different.
we must use this social media platform and want to clear one thing. The negativity or maybe the things which are spread on the social on our media or that's not quite true. After meeting the people and when you cross the barriers, you know what's the reality.
Yes, I want to share that not even the relationships or hi hello, not nothing this. We I am being a Bangladeshi, I play badminton with the Pakistani peoples also.
As Mumi mentioned in her previous video, that she will take an interview and she will bring the experiences of other students to you guys. So today we have done this interview, and she is planning to take the interview of some other students from other countries and what were their experiences. So please stay tuned, and to get updated, watch the videos and subscribe her channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, brother,
So
for your time, and it was a great pleasure for having you.
thank you, brother. Thank you again.
Bye bye.